Alright, I want to talk about what is natural, what is unnatural, and everything that goes along with that. I was looking it up, researching it and stuff, and I kept coming across animal rights. Now, this doesn't really have to do with natural and unnatural, but I wanted to throw this in there. So this is going to be kind of a two-part video. I'm not going to make actual two parts to it, but there's going to be two parts within the video. Animal rights. Okay. If we give animal rights at the same time, wouldn't we be taking away their freedom? I didn't look into it a whole lot, so I don't know everything that it involves. But if we give animals rights, as humans have rights, then we have to say that we'd be taking away their freedom also. Because if an animal kills another animal, that animal is taking away the other animal's rights. Because, I mean, it's a right to be able to live, correct? It is a right to be able to not be killed. It's a right to have your own free will or whatever. So what do we do with the animal that kills another animal? Do we take that animal and put it in a animal prison or something like that? The animals that rape other animals, things of that nature, do we put those animals in prison or in an animal jail? I think that's kind of dumb, but that's the only thing I can see happening from giving animals rights, because animals taking away other animals' rights would be the same thing as humans taking away other humans' rights, at least in my opinion. Okay, but I really want to talk about what is natural and what is unnatural. We use the word natural very freely. I've seen that's for sure. The first definition of it is, yes, occurring in nature. And if we only use that definition of it and we say that, you know, homosexuality occurs in nature, therefore it's natural and therefore it is okay, then we have to say that so is killing other humans, animals, whatever. Killing is natural. It happens in the animals, kingdom. And therefore it is natural, which equals okay. So in that train of thought, you cannot argue that natural equals okay, at least in my own opinion. Now, homosexuality, looking at it from any other sense other than just occurring in nature, as in, if we look at it from, can a homosexual couple reproduce? No, they cannot. The members do not fit together. It does not. It's not an evolutionary process that we deem is good. We do not see. I mean, I don't see how a couple not reproducing is a good thing. You can say population control, but I don't see how you can say population control, because, like I said before, I think that means that there's a mind behind evolution, and therefore we equate to a god. Maybe I'm wrong on that. And to get back to my first video on homosexuality, an unintelligent animal, an unintelligent being, whatever, that has this homosexuality gene, trait, whatever, would be repulsed by sleeping with a member of the opposite sex, and they would only follow their instincts. They would not follow their need to reproduce. They would follow their instincts of just having sex with a being of the same sex as them. So that's why I don't understand, because if a species was completely homosexual, an entire culture, society, whatever, was completely homosexual, and they found the opposite sex disgusting to sleep with, and it went against their instincts, against anything like that, then how would that species or culture or society survive. I don't think that there's an argument there. I think that you would have to say that no, that species, culture, society, environment, whatever, would not survive. A lot of people from my last video were saying, were equating homosexuality with a disease. Not Christians, these were atheists that are saying that, showing that diseases are passed on and they're detrimental, so why couldn't homosexuality be passed on? I don't think homosexuality is a disease. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it is, but when we label something a disease, we normally want to cure it. So what would be the difference in malaria, AIDS, anything like this, and then homosexuality if you equate it as a disease? That means that we should be looking for a cure for homosexuality? I think that's completely horrible. I think that's wrong. I think that equating it with a disease is a horrible way to look at it. But if that's the way you feel, then, well, I don't know. Whatever, I guess. But I just wanted to find out what you think is natural. Is it just simply occurring in nature? Because animals kill other animals for many reasons. I mean, they kill other animals for domination, they kill for leadership, they kill for food, they kill for fun, they kill for territory, and we don't find that as natural. We don't say, well, that's natural, so it's okay, we should be able to do this. No, that's not what we do, because that's not a good thing. It's a detrimental thing to society. And that's all I'm saying, is that homosexuality has to be looked at for what it is, and it would be a detriment to society as a whole. Now, on an individual basis, maybe not. But killing could also be looked at on an individual basis as not a bad thing. So that's what I don't understand, is when we get into that. I was just looking at it from more of a societal standpoint and saying that it is a detriment to a society as a whole, and that it is not a good thing for an entire society. For an individual, maybe it is, maybe it is not, but I'm not saying that because something is natural or unnatural, that makes it moral or immoral. There's no basis for that argument. You can't make the jump from, well, it's not natural, so it can't be moral. You can't make that distinction, I don't think. So, tell me what you think.